Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So here we are again talking another episode of House of the Dragon. This episode is episode 7, and as always, this is going to be a full spoilery ramble session. Full open spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, go watch the episode and come back and then ramble along with me. So yeah, with that being said, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's begin. So this episode, oh my god, it was so good. It was so heartfelt. I am so impressed by the fact that this show continues to be really good episode to episode. There hasn't been a weak episode at all. And even now, like we've had what, 2 episodes now? Or I think this might even be episode 8. I don't know. I've lost track at this point. I think it might be episode 8 because we had the time swap. No, this is it got to be episode 8. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. But either way, we had the time jump where we got the new actors, and then we got last episode, and now we have this one. So that has to be episode 8. So even with the transition to the new actors, the show still feels very clean. Like originally, the new actors was a little jarring, but now they've melded completely in. And something, I don't know what's going on, but like the new actress for Rhaenyra, she now looks more like the original actress for Rhaenyra. I don't know. It's something going on where my brain is like melding them together or something. It's a pretty decent effect. And same with Allison. I think she really truly embodies the character in the same way that the original actress did. And it's really interesting. But like we in this episode we got a different shuffle of the kids. We got pretty much all the kids because it's been 6 years this episode, another time skip. And we got different actors for all the kids. And it's strange because now the actor for Prince Aegon looks younger than he did previously, but the actor for Prince Aemon looks older than everybody. It's weird. It's like the kid now who is Prince Aegon looks like he's about the same age as Rhaenyra's kids, Luke and Jace, and that makes sense because they were around the same age, at least only a few years apart or whatever. And like now the actor that is Aegon looks closer to them in age, but now the younger brother, who's younger than Aegon, Aemon, looks like he's Matt Smith's age. He looks like a full adult. Like he's taller than everybody. He's got long hair. He's the new shit starter. He's got the same little grin that Matt Smith does. Like it's a little crazy. Like there's even a moment where he has to like look at him where he's like, dang, I can't even be mad at you. Like that's some good skills on starting shit kind of thing he's doing, and it's really impressive. So it's really interesting. This episode was just very much like kind of a bottle episode. It was a family episode. We get pretty much the entire clan Targaryen back together, where they're basically trying to figure out who's going to take over Driftmark if Corlys dies, because he is very wounded because he's been fighting down in the Stepstones, and he may or may not die, and like he's basically on this deathbed. So his brother, who basically has been a little iffy on like dealing with the Targaryens from the beginning, he wants to take over Driftmark so that the proper Valyrian blood will continue to flow instead of Rhaenyra's kids, who are clearly not Valyrian because they're not half black and they don't have white hair. So it's very obvious that they're bastards. But he basically is going to make an alliance with the Greens, with Alicent, in order to make sure that she goes along with the idea of him being the new heir instead of Rhaenyra's kid. So, but that's only because Viserys is so weak right now. He is so utterly crypt keeper. Like it is amazing that he is still alive. Like he has to be dead at the end of this episode. If he's not, I am going to be amazed because like he has to be dead now, right? Like he has to be. But like he is so far gone at this point where he looks like exactly like the Crypt Keeper, but now he has the Hand and Alicent are basically ruling in his stead. So Corlys's brother wants to make a deal with her in order to like basically have the full navy on her side with this coming war, and then like basically in order for him to be able to take over Driftmark. So he's like, we'll be on your side in this upcoming war because we know there's going to be a succession war that's going to happen because everybody can see it, and then we will, you will give me Driftmark. Now it'll be proper Valyrian blood and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be all happy, basically screw over Rhaenyra kind of thing. And basically Viserys, like as what is probably his last action, continues the same. He basically continues to add to the pot that is getting stirred, that is going to cause all these kind of issues. So they have this great family dinner. It's basically him saying goodbye to everybody because he knows he's going to die soon and stuff. And everybody's going like, well, like it looks like there's another reconciliation happening. Like Rhaenyra and Alicent are like, giving each other compliments and they're saying sorry and stuff, and they really seem sincere about it. And then everybody's kind of just burying the hatchet, and then that's when Aemon like makes his little toast or whatever, and basically immediately talks shit and causes a fight right after Viserys leaves the room. So it's like they're trying to get over this stuff. They're trying to move on, but like the kids kind of aren't really about it yet and stuff like that. So it's kind of a thing there. And then Viserys at the end of the episode, as he's probably on his deathbed, he's very delirious, he's very sick, he's not in his right mind. He's thinking about the prophecy he told Rhaenyra about the Song of Ice and Fire, about how a Targaryen has to seek the throne in order to make sure that they're ready for the White Walkers and stuff. And he's just like saying bits and pieces of it. Like he's saying Aegon, talking about Aegon's dream, and then saying like the prince that was promised. And like Alicent is hearing this, like he's saying that Aegon is the prince that was promised, and like there's something from the north that's coming, and like so she immediately takes it as like Aegon has to be king. Like it is this big deal. It is a prophecy or whatever. He is secretly telling her, and like this kind of thing. She immediately takes it like that. So this basically, it takes the whole reconciliation that was happening through the entire episode and immediately obliterates it. So it's just like, yeah, every time we get close to trying to resolve it peacefully, something happens that just like goes right back to schism. So it's just going to be terrible. And it's been 6 years, so now there are 2 more kids. Daemon and Rhaenyra have 2 more kids, and she's pregnant again. So she has some true Valyrian kids and some true super Targaryen incest kids and stuff now. But I don't know if that will make a difference. Like because they still, go by oldest or whatever. So like her oldest is still a bastard, so it wouldn't pass to like her 4th kid or whatever. So I don't know. It's a whole thing. And it's still going to keep happening. And the show just continues to be really, really good. And I really enjoyed it a lot. And that was my quick little ramble session about it. Let me know what you really liked about the episode. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to y'all next time. Peace.